Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
Well, it is that wonderful time of the year when the hens and the fish intersect. As we welcome in Toledo's busiest sportscaster, Matt Melzak. You'll be doing hens games. You'll be doing walleye games. What a great week.
It is going to be. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Even went the hen shirt today, just thinking baseball, thinking spring, because you got the home opener this Friday. You got the walleye on the road down in Florida. They'll be all nice and warm. So we're all thinking spring. We're all thinking warmer weathers. We're thinking playoff hockey. We're thinking baseball. We got it all moving right now.
We're also thinking rain hold off for the weekend as well. Give us a couple of nice windows to get games in. Let's talk about the fish. They took 2 out of 3 this weekend. More overtime games as they are really cementing their spot atop the Central Division.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, they especially the win on Sunday in overtime over Bloomington. They end up taking 5 out of a possible 6 points with the overtime loss to Wheeling on Friday night. So that OT, it's been all over the place for this Walleye team. 8 out of 13 games, they've gone to overtime. It's been crazy to see how many times they've gone to the extra session. So they are in good shape to get the Central Division. Next thing you're starting to look at a little bit out is the Western Conference, and they're a couple points up on Kansas City.
That game on Saturday was kind of a little bit of a release valve type of game. A lot of goals scored, and Elton John would have been proud because Saturday night was all right for fighting as there was a lot of penalty minutes in that second game against Wheeling.
Yeah, I mean, you just would have loved to have seen one more call just to get us to 100. If you're going to be that far in, you might as well just go to the century mark. Why not? But that game really did explode, and it felt like it was in that second period. And it was really, to me, it was the point where Matthew Corsia for Wheeling, kind of got away with some extra cross checks, some hits after the whistle, play had long gone up the ice. And then he turns around, skates up the ice, and what does he do? He scores on that very same shift. And that kind of set things up for disaster as far as the penalty minutes were concerned, because then Toledo starts taking liberties, and then Wheeling starts to respond, and the next thing you know, all of those things collide to the point where we just have a parade to the penalty box. You got Darian Pilon fighting, he gets thrown out. It just got to the point where the tempers kind of boiled over, and sometimes on the officiating side, we have to remember, too, these are a lot of officials that are learning. And they're learning on how to handle games. They don't have nearly the game experience that you see in the American League or the National Hockey League, where maybe they get a sense of, hey, it's back-to-back games, back-to-back nights. Maybe we make a few more calls early in the game to just kind of say, set the tone's a great line, Mark, because then it kind of gets the guys thinking, okay, it's going to be one of those nights we're just going to end up in the penalty box. Let's just play hockey, because they played a fantastic hockey game just playing hockey on Friday. It got a little wild there on Saturday, but it worked out for the Walleye because they came out with the win.
We've talked about some of the new faces, some of the college kids that the Walleye have signed, and trade deadline passed this past week. Not a lot of movement for the Fish, but partially because they're expecting to get some players back from Grand Rapids, including this week.
Yeah, they did get one back this week, and Jan Bednar coming back down. He had a couple of really good appearances in GR, really afforded himself very well. If they were looking at him kind of saying, hey, let's see how he's developing as a goaltender, they had to be pretty impressed and pleased with how he did, because he did fantastic. Even though he lost the game, he also won one, came in relief, and didn't allow a goal from Sebastian Kosa one night. So he played himself very well in that, and now he's going to get back to Toledo just in time for the Walleye to go down to Florida.
So the Walleye on the road this weekend. The Mud Hens are home this weekend. So we'll have all those Hens games for you live right here on BCSN. Matt Melzak will be on the call. Looking forward to those games.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun, Mark. Can't wait for Friday afternoon at 4.
We'll have plenty on the Hens season opener all week long right here on BCSN Sports Nightly.